McWayne do you remember? Ojibwe I say, for do you remember? McWayne means do you remember? Do you remember?
And on and on. How old are you? What is this? What is that? What is that over there? Anyway, you can look up the rest. And these have been just a few of the questions in a little book we call Ojibwe Words and Phrases. If you'd like to order a copy of Ojibwe Words and Phrases, click the link in the description below. Otherwise, tune in tomorrow for more Ojibwe language, Ojibwe words and phrases, language instruction here on BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, how you doing there, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Should we sing a song?
A song?
Do you know any good car songs?
Oh, let me think. I don't know.
Let's see, what's a good car song? I don't know, what is it? How about I'm sailing away, set an open course for the virgin sea, and I've got to be free. No, that's a stupid song. I think the best car songs have got to be, classic rock for sure.
Classic rock?
Or maybe, I don't know any country songs. Good classic rock song. Something by Boston.
You forget about me after I've been gone.
Woke up this morning and the sun was gone. Turn on some music to start my day. Lost myself. Nah. All right.
Check 1 2, check 1 2. Check, 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 check 1 2, check 1 2. It's just seeing how well the audio. Let's see, how do you want to do this?
Emily's got one crazy eye. She looks to the west and she looks to the sky. Don't ask how she sees when she looks. She's watching you and me.
Do you want to look at some gibberish?
And Emily knows something about blow. Dizzy white snow finds its way up her nose.
Hey, Grandma. What is it, honey? Have you seen my coat? Did you check the closet? Did I check the closet? Oh no, I was looking in the fridge here. Thanks. What a good tip. Oh, here is this. Never mind.
I can only say that I've seen better days, and this is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take.
Well, I've decided to quit the show. You're quitting the show? Why? Well, I just figured it's time, Sometimes a man's just got to do what a man's got to do, right? You understand, don't you?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Natasha, but I got to do this.
But I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I'm gonna miss you too.
The best I could do with what I had and all I knew, and we will fight all night. I don't see how we got here now, and this is all I have, and now it's all I have to give. But I can only say that I've seen better days. This is my mistake, and I'll get only what I take. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe tomorrow.
I don't know. You got anything you want to add to this?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. So just want to remind everyone, if you want to support this show financially, you can send us a PayPal, buy us a cup of makere mash kiki wabu, buy us a cup of coffee, or we have a Patreon page where people sign up monthly, and if you sign up on Patreon, we'll send you a book like Snow on Skin, or just come over to YouTube and subscribe. We got a lot of fun stuff over there too. Alright. I don't know, I guess that's all I had to say.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just wrap it up then.
Okay.
So, hey, BOOZHOO.
BOOZHOO!
Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to
BOOZHOO
BOOZHOO
NANABOOZHOO,
the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Huh, sweetie?
You tell him, baby doll.
My name is NANABOOZHOO. Over here, we have the lovely and the talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO ni weenie mushane. Say hello, my sweetheart.
Hello, my sweetheart.
And today, today's Ojibwe word of the day. What do you think would be a good Ojibwe word of the day, sweetie?
How about Kitchimanadu?
Yeah, okay. Here, how about this? Let me teleport you outside,
Okay.
and you can say a little anima a. And then maybe you can even do a little what you call it, Auntie Tasha's moment of wisdom.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Up next, Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom. I'm gonna teleport Natasha here outside. Okay, hang on, sweetie. Let me just scan for your coordinates.
I'm right here, silly.
And let's see. All right, you ready?
Yep.
1 to teleport.
Make it so, number one. Oh, it's really pretty out here. Hey, birds! Hello, birds! BOOZHOO, Banashiyag. Banashiyag, birds. Well, I'm just gonna put out a little tobacco real quick. Asema. I'm gonna say a little prayer, ask the Creator to help me before I try to start spewing some Auntie Natasha's wisdom. All right. Hello, Great Spirit. BOOZHOO Gitchi Manadu. Please accept my tobacco. Daga Odapana Niwi Asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji ka kina gegu. Ka iji chikea nungum. Please help me to speak well today. Daga we duka wishin. Ando minawe nungum. Miigwech ka bisandawieg. Thank you for listening. Amen. Ape. Anyway, so today's Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom. Oh, what can I say? Always, no wait, never, never give advice. Well, I know I look young, but I ain't that young. I've walked the path for a few years now. Let me just say I'm closer to 100 than I am to 0. I think back in the days of the grandfathers, that alone would have qualified me as an elder. But, I mean, it's weird. Growing up, growing older. You ever ask yourself, do I have any regrets? Is there anything I saw this crazy video the other day. A man came up to a homeless guy on the street. And he goes, I'll give you $500 if you can answer one question. And the guy was like, $500? Yeah, okay, what's the question? And the guy asked him, what is your greatest regret in life? And the man didn't even miss a beat. He goes, I have a son. And when he was a baby, his mother and I couldn't afford him. So we put him up for adoption. And I never found out where he went. And every day I think about him. He'd be all grown up now. My biggest regret is that I wasn't in his life. And he started to cry. He goes, I've been a terrible father. It was really sad. And the guy gave him $500. And the man started to cry in the street and he hugged him. And he goes, I'm going to find my son. For some people, they know immediately what their regrets in life are. If you're lucky, or if you're wise, or if you're blessed, you might find it hard to think of a regret. I don't have any regrets. I'm not saying I've lived a perfect life, but I don't regret anything because I'm really happy where I ended up. If you're happy with who you are today and you're grateful for what you have and you have compassion for yourself, you realize you went through some stuff and you made it through, then you don't have to have any regrets because you know everything was part of the path. You wouldn't be here today if not for where you came from. I'm very grateful that I don't have any regrets. Miigwech Gitchi Manadu. Thank you, Great Spirit. All right. And this has been Auntie Natasha's moment of Nibwakawin. Nibwakawin. Wisdom. All right, boys. I got to go back home. Yeah. No, I'm just going to call him Nanaboozhoo. He could teleport me. Well, yeah, I suppose I could walk. But, no, I'm just going to teleport in. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, can you go up and in? Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, you ready to come back in?
Yeah, can you give me a, can you pick me up?
Yeah, you got it. Hang on, let me scan for your coordinates here. All right, I'm locking in on your coordinates.
Okay, roger that.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing
Welcome back.
great. Thank you. Miigwech.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and the talented Natasha.
Bonjour, Gakina
All
Awiya.
Well, did you put out your tobacco?
Yeah, I said a little prayer. Yeah, like you do.
Okay, well, I'm going to wrap things up then.
Okay.
Unless you want to add anything. No, I'm good. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Just want to say, Miigwech Gabizan Dawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash Miigwech Ganawabieg. And thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture.
Don't go away. I'm begging you to stay. 'Cause I'm gonna miss your love. Please don't go. Oh, really? Why? Because I'm gonna miss your love. The minute you walk out that door. But I gotta go to work, honey. No, I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Won't you consider becoming a patron? Patron?
No, that's not right.
Patron.
Yeah.
I can't even say it. Please become a patron saint and support BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Click the links in the description to our Patreon page. And if you become a $25 a month BOOZHOO crew member, it's an exclusive club. It's going to cost you some junia, some money. No. You'll get a coffee cup.
Oh.
You can put your black medicine water in there. Makane bush kiki
Kiki
wabu.
wabu.
Muckety mushky. See, you're already learning Ojibwe.
It'll be worth it when we get there.
I'm excited to get there. I'm a little nervous, but it'll be fun.
Back in the days of the grandfathers, back in my drinking days.
Yeah.
I used to drive drunk more than I drove not drunk. I mean, it was the rare night out when I didn't stop at the bar for happy hour for at least 2, usually 3, sometimes 4 beers
Oh, really?
after work.
Hikes. That's a
And
lot.
just right out of the gate, you know, when I was when I was a young man, the drinking age was 19.
Yeah.
So right at 19, they were like, "Yeah, go ahead, have a beer." So my first job, I was at Aero Printing, and I was learning how to be an offset press operator. And I had all these like blue collar, sort of middle-aged. I mean, I thought they were middle-aged. Now I think they're young, but guys in their 30s who had been
Yeah.
working and
Middle-aged.
drinking for a while, and they all went to the bar after work for happy hour. They called it happy hour. Oh, we're just gonna swing by for a quick one. And that hour usually turned into 2 hours or 3 hours. I get off work at 4:30, wouldn't get home till like 7:30, drunk. But luckily I never got caught, never killed anybody. I finally quit while I was ahead. You know. I don't know, it's been probably 7 years.
7 years since you
since I
drank?
last beer.
Yeah.
I don't miss it at all.
Yeah, me either.
I never meant one word, I never meant one word, I never meant one word I said. I never meant one word, I never meant one word, I never meant one word I said. Now you're my one, and you're my only regret. I never meant one word, I never meant one word, I never meant one word I said. I used to sit up at night just so I could watch ya. I wrote on my bedroom wall, Nanaboozhoo loves Natasha.
Anybody coming? I think it's clear.
All right. On the road again.
Just
can't wait to get out on the road again. playing underneath the music with my friends. And I can't wait to get on the road again. We're the best of friends. Bonjour. Welcome back to the show. If you would like to schedule a high school visit or a college visit or a elementary school visit or art, whatever, if you'd like us to come visit you, this is a little flyer we send out talking about Michael Lyons. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO is a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Michael Lyons, creator of the daily live stream Ojibwe Language and Culture podcast, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, is an author, a cartoonist, a musician, comedian, and puppeteer. Oh, wow. Lyons uses music, comedy, and puppetry to discuss various topics including Native American history, specifically the Indian boarding school era. Yeah, he likes to talk about Indian boarding schools a lot. Yeah, he does. Historical and intergenerational trauma, how to survive the boarding school survivors, how to survive being the descendant of a boarding school survivor. Indian education, Columbus to AIM, and the Forgotten Warriors of World War II. He also talks about combating depression and anxiety, the traditional Ojibwe way. You don't have to be sad all the time. You actually do more of that during our visits than Michael does. I tell him about Natasha's moment of wisdom. Yeah. When we do visits, Natasha talks about how to get over depression and that. Ojibwe language and cultural revitalization. That's more me than him too. And learn how to say blueberry pie and much more. And much more. You can learn how to say blueberry pie in Ojibwe and maybe even coffee. But wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say, Mina bushki mina sagani batusi chikani Wakwajigan. 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 Well, I wanted a piece of blueberry pie. When I went up, I asked this guy, and he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say, Mina bushki mina sagani batusi chigani Wakwajigan. Mina bushki mina sagani batusi chigani Wakwajigan. Mena Bushki Mena Sagani Batusi Jagani Bakwe Jigun. Blueberry pie. Oh, this is good. This is one of the reviews. I love BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. He is totally memorable, emotionally investing, and a wholly humorous character. Ah! I don't think we've missed a single episode, and it's definitely the only channel I'm subscribed to with notifications. Kayla Schubert, Abid, gallery director at the McCrosty Art Center. I thought that was nice when she wrote that. Yeah, me too. Michael Lyons is a true Kimosabe. Somehow I doubt Tonto actually wrote that. He's a true Kimosabe. Michael Lyons has appeared at the following schools. This could be updated too. We can put Big Top Chautauqua in 2 weeks. We're coming out to Big Top Chautauqua in a couple of weeks. And Bayfield schools. So, finally, if you'd like to contact Michael Lyons, this phone number is no longer good. Drop us a comment, come to the Facebook page, or email Michael Lyons at mlyons1984@yahoo.com. Michael Lyons, but don't call this number. This number's been disconnected. He didn't, I don't think he paid his phone bill. No, he just changed the number. Oh, that's right. All right. I remember when I was a little guy, my grandpa would take me with him out to the dump.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd always sing the same old country song. I want to go home. I want to go home. Oh, how I want to go home. You know, on our show, I do a lot of talking about my grandparents. But sometimes I almost feel bad, like I almost give a false impression of the kind of relationship I really had.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, you know, I had typical Indian grandparents, you know. They were in my life, sort of. I mean, I saw them all the time.
Yeah.
But they never really knew me that well. After everything was all said and done, you know, I always tell stories about their lives. But if they were alive today, could they tell stories about my life? Probably not. You know, my grandparents, it was weird, you know. My grandma just, she would just get, I don't know, distracted or something. When anytime I'd start talking about my own life, it was like she didn't want to hear about it. I mean, she wasn't mean about it, but it was always kind of just about her life. You know? And my grandpa, you know, I tell all these stories about him. Oh, I remember going to the dump with my grandpa. Yeah. Once. Remember our first show?
Yeah, a coffee show.
Coffee. Makare mashkiki
Kiki
wapu.
wapu, makare
I always tell the story like my grandpa and I spent every morning together having coffee.
Mm-hmm.
No, that happened once. One time he gave me a cup of coffee when I was 6 and taught me the word for black medicine water in Ojibwe. You know, I remember I was just fascinated by his Indianness. It was like he had this whole kind of secret life before I was born. This other world he came from when he was at the boarding school. When he was young, the world was different and stuff. You know, he had these tattoos on his arms from when he was in the war. But I couldn't get him to talk about being in the war. He would just make comments. He'd never tell stories, really.
Yeah.
So I go on our show and I'm always like, oh, you know, my grandfather, he was an Ogichida. He was a warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, he served in World War II. But that's all I know. I don't know how he felt about it. He never talked about it. He wouldn't. And people say, oh yeah, well those veterans, you know, it was hard for them. They couldn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. I just think it didn't really occur to him to tell me about it. Like, I was just his grandson. It didn't mean, yeah. But what can you do?
Yeah.
They're both gone now. He's up in the happy hunting grounds.
The great beyond.
All right. You want to sing a song?
Sure.
Isn't it always there in the back of your mind? Don't wanna waste any time. How can I waste any time if I've gotta die? Maybe one day, maybe when I'm old and gray, then it'll feel okay. One day we'll all fall down. Someday we'll all fall down. Do we really need an authority to make us see eternity? There's no you or me. We're waves on a sea. We're leaves on a tree. It's not as it seems. One day we'll all fall down. Someday we'll all fall down. Yeah. One day we'll all fall down. Someday we'll all fall down.
Oh, that's really good coffee, sweetie.
Well, it's an old family recipe from Colombia.
Mukere wabu. Black medicine water. Sweetie, did you know that in Ojibwe, our word for coffee is black medicine water?
Why, yes, I did, actually.
Yeah, I know. Mukere wabu. Black medicine water. That was our first ever podcast. It wasn't even a podcast. It was just a little video we
Yeah.
recorded.
It was just you, too.
Black medicine water. So anyway, what do you think, Michael? What do I think about what? What should we do our podcast on this morning? I don't know. Do you want to teach some Ojibwe?
Oh, there's an idea.
Some Ojibwe. Yeah, I want to teach some Ojibwe. What do you think we're here for?
Yeah.
Jokes and that? Listen, man. Hey. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, me too. I like berating Michael.
Yeah. Hey, man.
What? Anyway. Oh, wow. You look really cute this morning.
Oh, get out of here. This whole
No, I
thing.
mean it, man. You're a sight for sore eyes.
Nah.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? How you doing this morning?
BOOZHOO.
Anin. Eji Ayayan. How are you? We should stop using that website if we don't we never get a tip from it. That's why I don't even remember it. Otherwise, Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, has books for sale at Amazon.com. Just click the link in the description box. Oh yeah, and you can join the BOOZHOO Crew membership channel. Just click the button right around wherever it is.
Right over there.
For $4.99 a month and get exclusive membership, behind the scenes stuff. All right, good enough.
Bagheera Cat videos.
Wetchka Bizendawi egg. Thank you for listening. What?